sailing across the Gulf of Mexico on this 1979 Shannon 38 with my friends Devin and Jorge and my dog Coco. I hope you enjoy. About 4.5 knots, and it's really nice. Coco's out. She used her pee pad this morning, so everything's good for right now. Out. Yeah, bring it in more. Which will make it go out. Yeah, there you go. More. If you, does it reach that that little? Oh, that's good enough. I mean, I do sometimes, but it looks good. There's a little bit of a crink right here, but that's fine. We decided to secure the anchor better. It was banging up against the bowsprit and we knew it would eventually damage it. It was challenging with the choppy water, but we finally had success. Our rotations, 4 hours on and 4 hours off. Prior to making the crossing, we studied the weather patterns on Predict Wind and several other apps. Our strategy was to motor as far east as possible, and then once the cold front came through, we could follow that into the Keys. Our plan was to stay ahead of the cold front and not end up on the calm side of it. Our strategy worked well. We were able to motor as far east as we possibly could and then took a southern turn. Coco was not feeling well. She got seasick on the first day. Hey, how are ya?
Did you see the baby one?
Yeah.
So how many gallons do you think we should pour into it?
I say 10 gallons.
10? Okay.
It was definitely uncomfortable watching our fuel levels drop, but we were still on track. Maybe if the weather got real rough, we could
I'll tie off to it.
tie off to it.
Stay away. Trying to land there is like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a little
You
trailer.
want to wreck your boat, you know? It doesn't look very inviting,
No,
and they do that on purpose.
they don't want
There's a
people
solar panel.
Where? Oh yeah, I see it. That's the noisemaker. It's got to be that solar panel.
So if there's no sun for a couple days, no warning.
Yeah, those things are built pretty stout. You see
Yeah,
the roots and everything?
yeah. I had the best crew. Jorge and Devin were second to none. They taught me so much.
We got him this time.
Oh, look, on the right side.
Oh, on the right side? There's some right here underwater. I can see them. From where? From behind us?
Hanging on this side.
There are tons of them. Hi. Yeah. What do they eat? We can feed them. Oh.
Do they want an orange?
Do they want an orange? Give them a piece. That's awesome.
See if you can reach down and touch.
Yeah,
Let me see.
you probably can. There you go. That was awesome. There they are.
Oh, they're back.
Some of them were talking.
Isn't this cool?
It's awesome. They're so close. We saw so many dolphins. They were so entertaining.
So there's
Such
fish
beautiful,
that
graceful
fly underneath
animals.
the boat because it's like a shade,
Oh, really?
and they come and they.
The first part of our passage was amazing. We couldn't ask for better weather. The sunsets were beautiful. See that, Coco? Those are dolphins. comes that little bird. Come on. Come on. It's gonna land on the back. The cold front finally caught up with us, just as expected and right on time.
Come on, little bird.
We were ready for it. We began to prepare the sails. We went under a triple reef, staysail, and mizzen.
Don't be dumb. Make wise choices.
A little bird was circling the boat as if looking for protection from the weather.
Little ties.
What ties?
Is it time? And off on the dog here.
Yeah. You see it coming down into the drain?
A little bit right there.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't think I could film.
That's the staysail? She needs to come in a little bit.
Oh yeah, there we go. That was the wind I was waiting for.
Did it shift?
It shifted?
No, it's
No.
still on the other side of Texas than I did.
The wind was picking up and it started to rain, but we were ready with our enclosure. Watching the cold front catch up with us was a little scary for me. I'd been in high winds before, but never in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. At this point, we were like in 14,000 feet of water. We secured the hatches and got the cabin ready. We pulled out the lee cloths and double-checked our electronics. My Garmin rough weather bow camera was ready. Breakfast was in the oven and the coffee was brewing. This was the beginning of 2 full days, about 48 hours of choppy waters and high winds and occasional rain. But the boat handled it really well. It wasn't the most comfortable part of our passage, but it was tolerable. We are traveling at 7.5 knots and sometimes at 8.5 knots. Occasionally we'll hit 9 knots when we're surfing down a wave. And so far everything's going well. The boat is in good shape. No major issues. Nothing has broke at this point. We're sailing with mizzen and the main triple reefed and staysail. We have pulled in the Genoa. There was too much power. We are hitting the rails and going under briefly from time to time, maybe every 5 or 10 minutes. This was my favorite picture of Devin. And this is Jorge talking to the seas. I would estimate the seas were about 8 to 10 feet high, but it's really hard to capture on video. Occasionally, a wave would come right over the bow. You can see this is where we lost our water jugs. And just like that, the next day, the storm was over. We woke up to a beautiful sunrise, and we were heading right towards the Dry Tortugas. Our strategy had worked. We had gotten in front of that cold front, and it brought us straight down to the Florida Keys. We pulled up all our sails and began trying to tack eastward. Unfortunately, the wind had shifted and it was coming from the east.
Beautiful.
We were dead head into the wind. We tacked for hours, but eventually we had to cut the engine back on.
She seems comfortable there.
Trying not to not run over there, you know?
Right,
Like,
right.
shit, this is not healthy.
Yeah.
They meant well, but yeah, then the guy couldn't swim very well. I had to like quickly like tie the boat and go grab him
Yeah.
because I wasn't just gonna let go of the boat. I'm like,
Right, right.
yeah, boat first.
Yeah, I
Drop it
usually
for a
don't
second.
ask for help because, well, I told you that incident
This
with
gauge that just goes straight down.
Yeah.
And then you have this one right next to it that has an arm that needs to be able to go like this.
Yeah.
And it's probably hitting this and stuck.
It's stuck in this position the whole time?
Why else would it be on full?
lap. At this point, our main concern was fuel consumption. We had to work together and make sure that we had accurate readings. We have a digital gauge as well as a mechanical gauge on the fuel tanks, but we were still unsure of what our fuel levels might be. It was also essential for us to check the engine, and everything seemed really good in the engine. There were no leaks or any concerns. The engine was running really well.
Looks real good and clean. This is on the right level. That looks clean. No oil leaks.
Yeah, put water down there.
Not that much. That's what keeps us balanced.
Yeah.
Pour some more in there.
Go swim.
At this speed, we're probably in. Oh no, the bird got stuck. Oh, they saw the lure and he went for it.
Bring him in. Gotta bring him in. He's still biting it.
He's hungry.
You might have to
He's probably trying to get it away from himself. Oh no. Poor little bird.
the side and it'll try to
Try to undo him. You want gloves or something?
get my gloves. Actually, a pair of pliers would be a deal.
What, a seagull?
Catch a seagull. That's a good one.
We caught a
We don't
seagull.
even catch.
We caught the birds. We can have.
We can cook them up.
We can cook him tonight.
That's a big dude. Here. Give him over to me.
I think I got to tighten it up.
Okay. That's crazy.
I know.
He doesn't need to have access to it.
Right.
Hey, be cool. Be cool, boy. Be cool. Be cool. I'm helping you. Dude, I really need. He's gonna bite the hook.
Watch out for the hook when it releases.
Yeah, I really need pliers.
Pliers?
Get
Okay.
pliers.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm taking it out of you. Okay? Go. Hey.
Slap you.
You're not gonna get rid of it unless I help you. There you go.
All right. I'm sure that was painful for you. Wow.
Come back. I'm sure.
Oh no, yeah. That's not gonna be okay. Coco did really well throughout the entire trip. She was the chief morale officer. She was fun to hang out with. She was really enjoying the entire crossing. Armandina had held her own. She had proven herself in the Gulf of Mexico. We had no major issues. She sailed flawlessly. It was a smooth ride. We're about 80 miles away from our destination now. Our destination being Key West. And it's been an awesome passage. I've really enjoyed crossing the Gulf of Mexico with my friends Devin and Jorge. It's been an amazing trip. We've had all sorts of weather. On or about the third or fourth day, we got a lot of rain and high winds in the neighborhood of 25 to 30 knots. The boat handled it well. We were all prepared for it. We knew it was coming, and so it was actually a pretty nice evening. We were triple reefed and sailed with the staysail and mizzen. And no major issues during this trip. It's been really just an amazing trip. I can't express how fun it has been. The water is so beautiful. We've seen dolphins. We've had our ups and downs. There's been some issues that we were able to address immediately under passage, so everything is working properly now. We did have to top off our batteries with the Honda generator, but it worked really well, and I'm very pleased with that purchase and that we brought it aboard. So Coco's doing really well. She's taking a nap right now. She's right here down below in her little bed. I'll show you a picture pack. And it's a pretty quiet afternoon. Jorge and Devin are in the cabin resting, and I'm out here basically watching movies and reading and just relaxing and enjoying this, one of our last days out at sea. So I'm so glad that I finally got off the docks and out into the blue ocean. Right now we're at about 200 feet of water, but there were days when we were well over 1,000 feet of water. Our depth finder couldn't even give us a reading, so that was kind of cool and scary in a way, but I felt secure the whole time. There was never a point in this trip where I felt that we were in danger. Again, we did have some high winds, but nothing compared to last night. Although the winds weren't as high as when the cold front hit, we did have a very choppy night because we were heading into the wind trying to tack our way back into Key West. So we made it down past or parallel to the Dry Tortugas and had to tack back up, which almost cost us a day of sailing. But everybody has been in good spirits, and the morale is good. We've been eating really well, and man, I just love sailing. I'm just so grateful that everything has worked out. Check out how blue that water is. champions. Nice.
Thank you, Devin. Thank you. So I haven't
Awesome.
had cold water in a while. It did. It broke. It was too big.
It broke.
It broke.
Oh man, that was. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. Do you see how fast that went?
Yeah. Damn, that was so close. I was ready to see that marlin flying in the air.
It was just not enough.
The lure's still on there, though.
Nope.
No? Nothing. Well,
Good here.
I'll get my money back from West Marine. While using the engine, I made sure to check it a couple of times a day. I didn't want to risk any issues with the engine. She ran really well. There were no issues at all. The night before landfall was so exciting, I couldn't even sleep. Land ho, we saw land. We were in Key West, Florida. Thank you, Devin, Jorge, and Coco for an awesome trip. And thank you for watching.